everyone, welcome to this month's edition of On the Couch. We're influencing right again. Here I have a musician, community activist, producer and founder of That's TV. It's none other than Zimbo! Blessings. Yeah, it's nice to have you.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, and thank you for coming. Alright Zimbo, I'm going to get straight in. You're from Birmingham.
Yeah.
Born and bred, am I right?
Yeah, born and bred.
Born and bred, okay. And you have drastically changed your life. And this is what this show is all about, getting influential people on to inspire others. And I'd like to just give you the platform to tell your story, a bit about what you're doing now. Well, I know you've got your hands in many pies, so.
Yeah, I'm doing quite a bit at the minute too. But...
Yeah, so there's loads of things. So just a bit about, well, as much as you can really, in what you're doing now, and then just looking back, like where it all began and.
Okay.
Yeah.
So at the moment, basically I run a production company.
Yeah.
Called That's TV. We have a YouTube channel, and really our main aim is to develop content to create a counter narrative.
Wow.
To what young people are watching and listening to.
Counter narrative.
Yeah,
that sounds powerful. Yeah.
It's like, alright, so for me, I'm gonna go into something totally different now.
You go where you're going and I'll follow.
Alright, so obviously before we was just a youth organisation where we delivered workshops in schools and mentoring. Yeah. I did that for a while, for a few years. And to be fair, I've always been very influential on the streets, within the community, to my peers and all the rest of it. And that was a big part through my music, because of the music that I made.
And it is influential, and it music is, most
definitely. So the reason, so with That's TV, because we going into schools and mentoring, I kind of seen that. I felt like I was fighting a losing battle because right now the mentoring and the schools workshop, it's not doing enough. Yeah. It's not doing enough to fight the issues that we're fighting. We're fighting a big machine. It's all good me mentoring a kid for 6 months or whatever and seeing them once or twice a week. Yeah. But every time, and they could change when they're with me, when they're around me. You'll see changes and you'll see progress. Yeah. But when they're not with me, they back out again. They back out to this big machine that's telling them everything about this rude boy, gangster, all the rest of it. That street hood lifestyle is the way to become successful. Is what's cool. So for me, it's a losing battle. So it's like for me, and that's the arts. That's for me. That's coming from the media. That's right. Comes from the arts. Yeah. Like that. That comes from, to me, that whole culture is shaped through the arts. I believe so. Yeah, I believe so. It's like a big pull, isn't it? Because you've got the TV, you've got music, you've got performances, and it's just everything's pulling them. So that it just helps to shape the culture. It's helped to shape the culture. Yeah. And you can see where, for me, I can totally see how our culture's changed over the last 30 years. Yeah, I was gonna say. And the fact, and you can see that the arts around it have changed with it. So if you talk about the music that we used to listen to, or the music that my mom's generation would listen to, it was very conscious. Our community was totally different in that era. There's more togetherness, wasn't there? More togetherness. Yeah. Them were days when most of the family used to have Sunday dinner. Sit down around the table. Every Sunday, no matter what. Yeah. Like there's all those little things. And as time's gone, the culture has changed. Yeah. We've lost a lot of that, and we're seeing a lot of new stuff. You know, taking us further away from what we are, and turning us into what you see now. Yeah, exactly. So for me, That's TV was a way to challenge that mindset, that challenge that culture. Yes. What did you call it? Counter narrative? Counter narrative. Counter narrative. I love that. I've learned a new something today. It's true, because then you're counteracting what's being put out there with what the same machine. Then can you describe the big machine? So you're fighting the machine. So you're using the machine to reverse what's being done. That's right. Basically. We call it deprogram and reprogram.
Oh wow, I love that. This is good because a lot of the time we've got kind of two ends of the spectrum. So you've got people who want to do mentoring and all that's good, and want to do going into schools and all that's good because we're trying to get the people, the kids them from their young, because that's where the programming starts, isn't it? But then at the same time, what I find interesting is you're saying it was too big in comparison. Like the machine that was out there was too big for the little 2 times a week or the little
100. Yeah. and that's the reality. That's the reality of it. I mean, if we don't fight this thing in a holistic way, and so through every means, because they're getting it through every means out there. Do you get what I'm trying to say? To the point where even out in the community, and okay, then for instance, I would be concerned raising my kids up in the area that I grew up in. Yeah, just because like I would not raise my kids in the area that I grew up in. Not anymore. I would not even just because of how the area is and that whole environment and how people in that area live together, operate, move. I would refuse to I can't grow my kids around there. No, because I want them to grow up differently and have a different way of thinking. Yeah. But really, we should have that in our own community. I know I'm going off the point. No, whatever. Like you said, talking, so it's okay. Yeah, and it's all a journey, isn't it? Because like I said, these are the things that you saw and the change in the community over the years that got you to the point where you have to deprogram, you have to program and reprogram because you saw, okay, the same communities that we grew up in, because I grew up in a similar one, our parents did as well. But they're different. They're not, you know what I mean? Because everything was different then. But as we're saying, the structures, the music, the art has changed. We've been watered our culture. Culturally, we've been watered down. Yeah. And if we allow it to continue, then our kids have had it. This is the thing. Because I think, well, my kids have had it. Yeah. Definitely. Like that generation, they've had it because what they're bringing in now is taking us so far away from our origins. Yeah. It's not going to lead us anywhere. No, just destruction. Positive. Just destruction in every way, shape or form. The destruction of the family, the community, the body, the soul, the mind. Everything. Just being everything deprogrammed and being destroyed. So we need to go back to that. Yeah. Go back to some form of how we used to be. That's right. Anyway, and for me, using media is a very powerful tool to reshape the mindset or to shape the mindset. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah, definitely. So that's why I went from just doing mentoring and schools work to more around media and even more to focus back on music because I mean, where I gained my influence from in the first place was through music. Well, obviously, it was my music was very negative. Yeah. So I had to kind of reshape that, change it, and kind of refine myself how to do it in a new way, in the new way. Yeah. How I think. You get what I'm trying to say? Yeah. So. Go on. What was the turning point? Because you started off with the negativity, and also it influenced you in the first place to become that, and then got to a point where you changed and became positive and want to have that same influence on the community and the youth growing up and things. Was there a point, back then that you came to the decision that, okay, I've got to change, enough of this isn't real? Do you know what, like you said, I don't think it was one point, I think it is a journey, and it's a journey of not being happy with self and my life and where I am and wanting to do more, and then kind of thinking about getting away, thinking about wanting to change. Yes. That's a long process in itself. Yeah. And then actually taking the actions to go and to do it. And then once you started to take the actions to do it, that's another journey. Yeah. So it goes in stages. Yeah. And then like even through the journey I've had setbacks, like you can have setbacks, but if you're strong enough, I'm a warrior, so like if I've got a picture, a vision in my mind of where I'm going or what I'm doing, then I'm gonna do it. Go for it. I'm doing it. Like I'm definitely gonna do it, whatever it takes. I'm gonna do it. So it's kind of, you gotta have that mentality with it because there's so many things that could bring you back into that whole way of into that whole way of
living and
or even just way of thinking, and even I say so when it comes to way of thinking.
Yeah.
For me, my way of thinking changed through my studies, through studying certain things,
right.
through looking into certain types of information
that
helped me to kind of open my mind to the world, to myself and everything else.
Mm-hmm.
Now, even with that, that I've still, even though I've got to a stage where I have a certain understanding, I've got to continue, because if you don't, it's almost as if you can easily slip back into that.
Right, like a whirlpool.
Into them old habits. To paradigm, so we call it paradigm then.
Right,
so into that old paradigm where you're living and doing and thinking and feeling the same sort of things that you've been doing for a very long time. I'm actually thinking about the point where I'm over that now.
Oh,
and
brilliant.
I'm actually at a state, I'm at a new stage now where there's a new program that's been downloaded and is in play now. So a lot of the old habits, most of the old habits have gone up. There's one or two that is very hard to go away from, I'm not gonna lie. Smoking weed is one of them, and say that. Them are like old habits that I would like to get rid of that I haven't got rid of yet.
Which again will take time.
Yeah, of course, because everything is a journey, so it's just about trying to understand that. You know. Yeah,
this is good because you're actually telling us the stage by stage how you're deprogramming, even what helps you in your own life, getting a vision of where you want to be. And that's important, because coming out of our old mindset, our old lifestyle, you got to see a vision of where you want to go. Because if you see, if I say, alright, I'm here and I want to get to the other side of Birmingham, I've got to know, okay, the other side of Birmingham I want to go to is, I don't know, Coventry Road or something or something. I gotta know my bus route or my route.
You know what, as we're speaking, so what comes to mind is a lot of people don't even see that the mindset and the way of thinking is the actual thing. A lot of people don't even see it as something. So through the it's just to them. It's just something that happens. It's not something that they can control or they can create or they can reshape or they can. It's not an actual thing. It's just.
The way it is.
It's just something that's within them that happens and they don't know why. So that's one thing. So so through a lot of the things that I was learning, I actually learned about the mindset, the character as a thing, as something that is
tangible,
as a tangible thing, and then I actually started to learn how that thing is created, how that develops, and how that is shaped, and then what the character and the way of thinking and what it actually becomes.
Okay, what it's for, the purpose of it.
The purpose of it, what that creates, where that. So, like for instance, then, like your character is going to shape your life. It's going to shape your way. It's going to shape where you're going.
The friends you have, what you do, the job you choose. If you choose.
So if you're not in control of your actual character, that means you're not even in control of
you.
In that, what you're gonna. So for me, it kind of. So I learned about that. And that kind of showed me that okay then. For me to change certain things, I need to change this. I need to change that personality. I need to change that character. I need to change that way of thinking. I need to. I had to almost kill the old me. And become something else. And so you lot are Christians, so this is a good thing for you lot. For me, in terms of the story of the crucifixion, that's what it's all about. For me,
like dying to self,
killing a certain type of. A certain type of consciousness and bringing in a new one that is more positive and productive, not just for me but for the whole. Not just for not even just for my family, but for my whole
beyond
my whole community. Do you get what I'm saying? So, and
this is what we can see in That's TV and the different things that you've written, because you've done a lot of writing as well. And there was one of your tunes I was listening to the other day. The Streets Are Calling Me. And it's like, that was
one of the early ones as well.
It came up. I was, doing my research, and it was like, oh my God, because that's where you can imagine a lot of young people are like, they want to do better, they want to come out, but the streets are pulling me back and calling me back.
And it is that real where the streets are pulling. The streets will pull you back, whether it's through friends, situations, incidents. your situation in general, because another thing that you have to go through as well. Another thing that I had to go through then, for instance, then was I've had to go through a transition in terms of how I earn a living and how I make money, and to do that, you've got to go for a transition. You've got to go for a period where you've got to find your thing, because I spent my whole life making money criminally. So now,
how do I come out of that?
How do I come out of that? How do I change that? That's another part of the process. Part of the process that you have to go through where, okay, then where I've done this, there was very in the early stages, there's times when I was doing work, I was doing great work, but I was still doing certain wrong things, and I'd get locked up, and then it would mash up everything that I'm doing. So I kind of got to the stage where, in fact, I had a conversation with someone. And they was like, you know what, you can't have one foot in and one foot out. Family, so either you do this or you do that. And it was kind of like, I made that decision where, you know what, alright, then it's safe. I'm gonna really get out of it and go through whatever the struggle is and the process is.
Whatever it takes.
I'm gonna go through that process, and I've kind of really out, and come through.
This is whoever's watching out there, whatever your situation is, whatever you're struggling with, it is possible. Now, Zimbo.
And you know what? I am definitely living proof of that. I am living it. And the more I do, not even just the fact that, not even just that, but if I'm not already, I will be living proof that you can actually be in control of your reality. Your world, your whole life. It's you that shapes it. You just gotta learn the process of how it's done.
And deprogram your thinking, your mindset, find the path you want to be on.
Everything.
And
like even to the point where I even try to be in control of the way I feel. And not allowing external factors to control
how you feel,
how I feel inside, at least about myself anyway.
That's right.
That's right. Because that plays a big role.
Oh, come on now. Because a lot of the time, I'd say, well, I don't want to be so general, but I'd say a good proportion of society, it's what people, especially now that we have social media, it's what people say, what people comment, how people treat us that shape how we feel about who we are. And so many people are walking around with low self-esteem, but it's coming out.
But so this the reality, the fact of that. The fact that people allow that means that means you're not in control, and most people do. Most people, they do. Most people's actions and character and what they do is shaped by the opinions of others. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Definitely.
So that's another part of waking up. That's another part of
being awake.
And I don't even like to use that term, but when I say waking up, I mean coming to realization and going through that transformation. That's another part of it.
It's like being enlightened.
It doesn't matter what, it doesn't. Okay, so another part of something that I've learned, also, another piece of information I've taken on is that, look, at the end of the day, we all see things differently. Nobody sees things the same.
No,
so there's a million, maybe a billion different opinions or perceptions and visions of me. Even looks the way I actually look, because we don't even look the same to everybody. Everybody sees things. We literally see what we see in the physical world. We don't all see it exactly the same, and that's scientifically proven. That's down to science. So if that means if there's a million different views and opinions and visions of me, none of that, they can't be right. So really it's for me to determine what the view and the opinion is. So that means what everybody else's thing is of me. It has no relevance. No. It should not be able to affect what I'm going to do with myself, where I'm going to go, how I'm going to think, how I'm going to move, and how I'm going to feel. That's right.
Or how you're going to be. It's so true, because especially in, as I was saying, like the social media and things, it shapes. So you've got people, likes, dislikes, comments, and
it's really bad. No, it's really bad right now. It's really bad, and I think it's bad. Even when I hear some of the things that the kids say, or even my own kids, I have to go and I'll go mad. Like I'll run a stern ship. I don't mess around. Do you get me? And when I hear them talking about likes, and they're not on social media. My kids are not allowed to use social media. They use Musically. They can have Musically. And I hear them talking about likes, and I'm saying. And I have to just show them, like, what is that? Are you validating yourself through
what people say?
And half of these people you don't even know. So you gotta validate only you can validate you.
Yeah.
To get what I'm trying to say.
And do what feels right within for yourself, you know, in terms of endorsing who you want to be, where you want to go, why you're doing certain things. Because that's another thing we do a lot of the time. Even our grandparents and my like the elder people in my family and things, they say, oh, when people are going to say this and people are going to say, but who are the people?
Yeah.
You know, we don't know them. But we do a lot, we do or don't do things, because if we don't do it, people are going to do this and it's like, no.
I think there's another thing you see, alright then, so there's another thing that's on the way people see us.
Yeah.
You also have to think about the way we see others, so another thing. So
true.
another thing for me.
Very true, very true.
Even though I don't agree with a lot of things or even certain lifestyles or certain things, like, I don't necessarily judge an individual for that or think bad about them or would treat them any differently, because I don't know their journey,
we don't
and their journey, unless they've taken control of it, their journey has shaped their character, and that has then determined what they've done and how they've gone in their life. So who am I to judge their thing?
Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say?
Of course.
So the same way, who are they to judge mine? And I think if we start to live like that, that's so. My name is Zimbo Freemind.
Yeah.
Freemind. That's what it's about.
Yeah.
That there, right there, that I'm just explaining.
Yeah. That's what it is.
That's what the free mind is.
Yeah.
About.
Yeah. Judge not and be not judged.
You get me?
Yeah. It's so true. Because we so easily do it as well to each other, but then we don't want it done to us. But if we try our best not to judge each other, then the world would be a better place.
I just want to be in that. I just want our community to be a lot better than it is.
Yeah.
I want us to be in control of not even just how we live with each other, but I want us to be in control of our own community.
Yeah.
We can be in control of our thing, and I think that's where that's where we're gonna go. If not, my generation is not doing that. Our kids' generations will definitely be doing that.
They'll be doing that,
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure.
Yeah.
Like, real talk.
Yeah, well, definitely. And these things that we're doing, you know, if it's structured and shaped to prepare them, you know, in a positive way, that, okay, be in control of who you are, but also the community, you know, and create it in a better place. So, you know, recreate, in a sense, what we had back then, but make it better
in this day and age.
Yeah, make it.
Bring it up to the top.
That's right. Make it relevant.
That's what's needed.
Yeah.
But it's got to be done by all of us.
Yeah.
I think too many of us as a community are just
Sit back.
just going on with their normal life and indulging in. Excuse my language, but then indulging in the bullshit or entertaining it. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And I'm talking all kinds of it. All kinds of it. Like a lot of the grown-ups and people in the community, even though they're not on the road doing badness or they're not doing badness, they will still indulge it or indulge it. Because me, I will bun it out every chance I get. I'm zero tolerance with it. Like even if I don't know, I just bun it out. Like I'm not having it. Do you get what I'm trying to say? I'll bun it out and I'm not agreeing to it. I'm not even seeing the good side of it or the reason I'm bunning it out because it's killing us. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Where people will make excuses and that. Like I'm not in a. For me, it's not about excuses no more. No. It's about taking responsibility.
That's right. That's right.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? We can take responsibility. If we take responsibility for how our community is, it will change, regardless of the system that is trying so hard to keep us where we are. Yeah.
If we take control and make the changes.
100%.
Yeah. Because I mean, look at where we are now. You know, there's all this stuff in the media about the Windrush, and that's what our generations did back then. 50 years ago, 60 years ago, 70 years ago, they came and made a difference despite the odds. So it was very, very blatant racism back then. No blacks, no Irish, no dogs. You couldn't find nowhere to live. You couldn't find, you know, but they came together to help each other in spite of, and that's how they overcame and made the community a better place for us to grow in. And so that's what we have to do again. They didn't make an excuse. So when they couldn't go in the bank, they started their partners. You know what I mean?
But
so it's like.
But we don't have that now.
No.
And you know, a big part of that is like we're too involved in everybody else's thing. And not having our own thing as a community, as a race.
That's it.
You know what I'm trying to say? We're too involved in everybody. We want to be knee deep in everybody else's thing and
Not written our own.
Anything to do with our own, or anything that resembles our origins, we run away from.
Yeah, and don't support.
Yeah, 100.
Yeah,
These are the issues that we're having, but for me, so even going back to that TV, then for me, if we keep doing things like this, what you're doing now, and pushing that out there, everywhere. I mean, but it's got to be done by everyone.
Yeah, in different ways.
To the point where certain types of, if it's bringing destruction or harm to our community, like everybody, we look at it a different way. Yeah. We don't look at it as, we don't even entertain it. It's a no in our life, and we can do that.
That's right. We can, just zero tolerance, isn't it?
Oh right. Then zero tolerance.
And you see how quick it will go. You know what I mean? It's like different communities, they come together to fight good and bad. So it's almost like if something's bad and they say no, everybody dress back. They don't do it. Yeah, you know what I mean? They don't support it. They just shut it down.
And you know what? If we was like that, a lot of things would change.
A lot of things would change.
A lot of things would change. Even to the position, even to where we are financially as a community, and where we're sitting. Yeah. We don't own nothing. We don't run nothing. We ain't got no boards. Yeah, it's true. We literally don't have a board where people come and sit down and discuss what is actually going down in our own hood. I mean, I'm talking about just us then, no outsiders, just the people from the community. We've organised our own team, we've got a little structure, there's even a little pot of money that we can use. And
help this one.
Like, that's the way we need to be going. That's the way we need to be thinking collectively. Yeah,
we have to do it, because if you're going back to any other country apart from the West, that's what they do. So in different tribes, different villages, different times, they come together, they've got their board, their council, they may call it a different name, but they come together. It's like no one in the village is suffering, or no one in the village. Yeah. You know what I mean? Let's all come together and build a hospital. Make it be the first hospital in the village.
They're practicing group economics. Everything's spent within everything's done within the house as much as it can be done. Yeah.
And this is what we need to do, begin to come together, get boards, get councils, get the money in the pots, and just
because we can do it. We can even getting the money in the pot. That's not really an issue. We can do that.
It's not. Yeah. We just need to have.
But we need to have the structures. Yeah. We need to have the structures. Yeah. So because at the moment, if we did get that pot of money now, what would we do with it? Probably spend 6-7 years arguing because we don't have the structures in place, and we don't have the mindset in place to really deal with things on a business level and on a level where we've got an agenda and we're working towards that agenda, and that's what we just need to start doing.
Yeah, getting the structures in place. So those who are good in business, those who are good in finance, those who are good in community, all come together and school each other, teach each other, each other.
And you know what? No, right now when you try and bring people, I'm not gonna lie, because I do try and bring people together. Yeah. I'm one for that. Yeah. When you try and do it, and there's always oohs and ahs and who's round the table and who wants don't want to work. Like, I don't know. There's a lot of fake. There's a lot of fakeness, right? There's a lot of fakeness out here. Yeah. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I'm a realist. Yeah. I'm a realist, bro. Like, if there's people or groups that I'm not in feeling because of what they're doing or how they work or how they operate, I will say it and I will say it aloud. Yeah, that's right. What happens, a lot of people hide these things, and then when you try and bring people together to kind of do things, that's when you kind of see it. Then it's like, so really the agenda that we're all working towards to better the community, you're not really about that, because for me then, that agenda there is more important than my personal issues with anyone else. Yeah, exactly. It's real like that. It should be, for me it is. Yeah. For me it is. Right. For me it really is. My personal issues with anyone else. Yeah. Can go in the background. The agenda to take us to where we want to go. Yeah. Is more important for me. You know, we need that old school way of thinking back. Yeah. Where they had the agenda and they pushed it forward. Call it one order, one nation. That's right. One order, one nation. Yeah. That's what needs to come back. Yeah, it's so true. Oh, Zimbo, so it's been great having you on here. Thank you. I would love to have you again for a part 2 and see the different things that are coming out of you. Yeah, because you've got so many things in the pipeline right now. Okay, so tell them about at the moment. Yeah. So at the moment, I've got a bit of music coming out. Yeah. In fact, on the weekend we just filmed a video in a prison. What? So yeah. Okay. Filmed a music video in a prison. It's coming out on the 15th of March. It's called Charge It to the Game. Okay. And where can we find it? That's gonna be on YouTube. Yeah. And on
15th of March.
Yeah, all the streaming sites or any streaming sites you go to. Yeah, so you can find me on Instagram, Zimbo_Freemind. On Facebook, Zimbo Freemind. Twitter, I'm Zimbo SLA. And check out That's TV.
Alright.
Check out That's TV.
Yeah.
We've got lots of, if you like to get involved in the conversation, don't just watch it.
Yeah.
Watch it, get involved in the leave a comment, get involved, you get what I'm trying to say. We're going to be holding discussions and opening up the discussions to the wider community. We're going to be doing that in the next month or two.
Okay.
You know what I'm trying to say, so look out for it.
Yeah, and then you've got the video in the prison on the 15th of March, is it?
Yeah, so we filmed, and this is the first time it's ever been done, don't ask me how. But when I got something in my head, we get it done. But we filmed a video in an actual prison, live prison. We filmed the music video. And it's coming out on 15th of March called Charge It to the Game.
Charge it to the game.
Charge it to the game.
To the game. Well, we'll be charging it to the game on the 15th of March. I'm going to tune in. Zimbo, just lastly, what would you say to all those youths out there that are struggling? The streets are calling them, they're struggling, don't know who they are, how they got there, or how to get out. What would you say?
Yo, be the director of your own movement. It's time to take control of your life. Take responsibility. If your life ain't the way you want it to be, it's because of something that you're doing or not doing. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Let's stop complaining and blaming. Let's blame ourselves and take control. Because when you blame others, and not to say that we don't have reasons to blame, because we do have a hell of a lot of reasons to put out blame, but when we're putting out the blame, we're losing, it takes away our control of the situation. So when we take the blame for ourselves, it gives us the control. And once we have the control, that means we have the power to change it. One nation. One nation.
We're out. Zimbo, thanks for coming. Nice to having you on here. Looking forward to having you again. One nation, one order.
One order, one nation.
One order, one nation.
Don't know.